me burn out.
Add a shape such as a line, star, or arrow to a document to insert a design element or to illustrate a concept or other information. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Illustrations group, click the Shapes button. The Shapes gallery opens. In the Stars and Banners section, click the star 10 points shape. With the pointer in the shape of a crosshair, position the pointer below the first character in the heading. Click and drag the pointer down and to the right to draw a star about as wide as the heading, and then release the mouse button. A 10-point star is inserted below the heading. If you add a shape, picture, or other object to a document and no longer need it, you can delete the object. Click the text box to select it. Press the Delete key. The selected object is deleted from the document. After you insert an object, such as a shape, you can drag a rotation handle to rotate the object and create an interesting visual effect. Click the arrow shape. Word selects the arrow shape and displays the Shape Format tab on the ribbon. Click the Shape Format tab. In the Arrange group, click the Rotate button. Word displays the Rotate menu. On the Rotate menu, click More Rotation Options. The Layout dialog box opens and displays the options on the Size tab. On the Size tab, select the text in the rotation box and type 0 to replace the value. Click OK. Word rotates the arrow so that it points straight up, which is a rotation of 0 degrees. To position an object separate from text and allow the text to flow around, over, or behind the object, change the object's Wrap Text setting. Select the picture. The Layout Options button appears to the right of the picture. Click the Layout Options button. Word displays the Layout Options gallery, which lists options for changing text wrapping settings. In Column 1, Row 1 of the With Text Wrapping section, click Square. Word wraps text to form a square to the right and bottom of the picture. If a document contains floating objects, such as pictures, you can align and distribute them to create a polished appearance. Click the Plan picture. Press and hold the Shift key and then click the Design picture. Press and hold the Shift key and then click the Analyze picture. The 3 pictures are selected, and the Picture Format tab appears on the ribbon. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Arrange group, click the Align button. You can choose to align the selected pictures using their left sides, right sides, centers, tops, middles, or bottoms. You can also choose whether to align the objects relative to the page, margins, or to selected objects. On the Align menu, click Align Selected Objects. The objects will be aligned relative to each other. In the Arrange group, click the Align button. Now you can choose to align the pictures by position: left, center, right, top, middle, or bottom. On the Align menu, click Align Top. The pictures are aligned along the top edge of the topmost picture in the selection. In the Arrange group, click the Align button. Next, distribute the pictures across the page. On the Align menu, click Distribute horizontally. The pictures are evenly spaced or distributed across the page. You can add a pre-designed set of formats and effects to a shape or text box by applying a shape style. Click the shape to select it. Click the Shape Format tab. In the Shape Styles group, click the More button. Word displays the Shape Styles gallery. Click the Moderate Effect Orange Accent 2 style, third column, fifth row of the Shape Styles gallery. Word applies a style to the shape, which changes its fill color and adds an outline and bevel. You can add an outline to a shape and change its color, weight, and line style. Click the shape to select it. Click the Shape Format tab. In the Shape Styles group, click the Shape Outline button. Word displays the Shape Outline gallery. Click the Orange Accent 2 outline color, sixth column, first row of the Theme Colors palette. Word adds an outline to the shape. Click the Shape Outline button again. Point to weight. Word displays a gallery of weights to apply to the outline. Click 3-point. Word increases the weight of the outline to 3-point. Add text to shapes to make the shapes more meaningful. Select the yellow star shape. Type Client Service in the shape. As you type, the text appears in the shape and wraps to a second line. Apply a shape effect, such as a shadow, reflection, or glow, to enhance text boxes, circles, and other shapes and make them more striking. Select the shape. Click the Shape Format tab. In the Shape Styles group, click the Shape Effects button. Word displays the Shape Effects menu. Point to glow. Word displays the Glow gallery. Click the Glow 8-point Gold Accent Color 4 effect, fourth column, second row in the Glow Variations section. Word applies the effect to the shape. You can insert a picture from an online location to illustrate a concept, to clarify a process, or to make your document more appealing. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Illustrations group, click the Pictures button. On the Pictures menu, click Online Pictures. The Online Pictures dialog box opens, which you use to search for pictures on the web. Type Cloud Computing in the Bing search box. Press Enter. Word searches for online pictures that match the search text. In the search results, click the first picture thumbnail. A check mark appears on the thumbnail, indicating it is selected. Click Insert, open parenthesis, 1, closed parenthesis. Word inserts the picture into the document. To set a precise size for a picture while maintaining the relationship of length to width, you can resize the picture to a percentage of its original size. Click the picture. The Picture Format tab is available on the ribbon. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Size group, click the dialog box launcher. Word displays the Size tab in the Layout dialog box. In the Scale section, select the value in the Height box and type 200 as the new height value. In the Scale section, select the value in the Width box and type 200 as the new width value. Click OK. Word resizes the picture to 200% or twice its previous size. You can recolor a picture to apply shades of the same color to the picture or make it nearly transparent. Select the picture. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Adjust group, click the Color button. Word displays the color gallery. Click the blue Accent Color 1 dark setting, second column, second row in the Recolor section. Word recolors the picture so all the colors are shades of blue. One way to change a graphic in a document is to set a color to transparent, which removes the color and displays the text or color behind the graphic. Click the graphic at the beginning of the document. The Picture Format tab is available on the ribbon. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Adjust group, click the Color button. The Color Gallery displays options for changing the color of the graphic. In the Color Gallery, click Set Transparent Color. Click the red computer screen in the graphic. Word removes the color from the graphic so that the color behind the graphic shows through. You can improve the clarity of a picture in a Word document by adjusting the brightness and contrast of the picture. Click the picture to select it. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Adjust group, click the Corrections button. Word displays a gallery with Sharpen, Soften, and Brightness Contrast settings. Click the Brightness plus 20%, Contrast plus 20% setting, fourth column, fourth row in the Brightness Contrast section. Word adjusts the brightness and contrast of the picture. You can add a border to a picture to set it apart from other elements on the page. Select the picture. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Picture Styles group, click the Picture Border button. Word displays the picture border gallery. Click blue accent 1, 5th column, 1st row in the picture border gallery. Word adds a border to the picture. Use copy and paste to easily create duplicates of an existing object. Select the gold lightning bolt located beneath the first body paragraph. On the Home tab, in the Clipboard group, click the Copy button. A copy of the selected shape is stored on the Office clipboard. Click the destination location, the blank paragraph at the beginning of the document. In the Clipboard group, click the Paste button. Word inserts a copy of the shape at the insertion point. When you move a floating object, the text on the page shifts or flows around the object, creating a professional appearance. Point to the Rockland Consulting logo, and then click to drag it to the left of the Rockland Consulting Services heading. The picture appears to the left of the heading, and the heading shifts to the right to accommodate the picture. You can select a position setting to position a floating object, such as a picture, in the top, middle, or bottom of the left or right side of the page, and wrap text around the object. Select the picture. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Arrange group, click the Position button. Word displays the Position gallery. Click Position in middle right with square text wrapping. Word positions the picture in the middle right side of the page and wraps text around the picture. Flip pictures horizontally or vertically so they look better or fit your document more easily. Select the picture. The Picture Format tab is available on the ribbon. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Arrange group, click the Rotate button. The Rotate gallery opens. In the Rotate gallery, click Flip Horizontal. Word flips the picture horizontally, so the red arrow inside the black window is now on the left rather than the right. Use symbols in your document to insert images not available on your keyboard, such as copyright or trademark signs, or foreign language letters or accent marks. Place the insertion point before 2017 in the text under the photo. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Symbols group, click the Symbol button. The Symbol gallery opens. In the Symbol gallery, click the copyright sign symbol. Word inserts the copyright sign at the insertion point. You can add a border to a paragraph to separate it from the rest of the document content. Select the first body paragraph beginning with Important Note and ending with Refine the Details. In the paragraph group, click the Borders arrow. The Borders gallery appears. In the Borders gallery, click Outside Borders. An outside border surrounds the selected paragraph from margin to margin. When you clear the formatting from an entire paragraph, Word returns the paragraph to the normal style. Select the paragraph after the How It Works heading. In the font group, click the Clear Formatting button. Word removes the custom font color, font size, and bold formatting from the text and applies the normal style. Set a tab stop to create customized spacing options in your document. Tab stops are helpful for aligning dates and addresses in business letters and for formatting text neatly in columns. Click before the first line of text that reads March 25, 2020. In the Paragraph group on the Home tab, click the Paragraph dialog box launcher. In the Paragraph group on the Home tab, click the Paragraph dialog box launcher. In the lower left corner of the Paragraph dialog box, click Tabs. In the Tabs dialog box, enter 3.5 in the Tab Stop Position text box. You can choose an alignment and a leader option, or accept the default selections, left and none. Click Set. The custom tab of 3.5 appears on the tab list. Click OK. A left tab marker appears on the ruler at the 3.5-inch mark. Press Tab. The line of text is aligned with the tab stop you set. You can set tab stops in your document to create customized spacing options. Delete the tab stops if you no longer need them to prevent unintended spacing irregularities. Click at the beginning of the date in the first line of text. A tab stop appears on the ruler at the 3.5-inch mark. Click and drag the 3.5-inch tab stop down and off the ruler to remove it. Word clears the tab stop. The text reverts to the default tab stop at 0.5 inches. You can set a different tab stop, or you can delete the tab to align the text with the other body text. Tab stops align text at specific points along the ruler. Move existing tab stops to adjust line and document spacing. Click at the beginning of the paragraph with the date July 6, 2020 to position the insertion point. A flashing vertical line indicates the location of the insertion point, and the tab stop marker appears at the 3.5-inch mark on the horizontal ruler. Point to the tab stop marker at the 3.5-inch mark on the ruler, press and hold the left mouse button as you drag the marker to the 4-inch mark on the ruler, and then release the mouse button. The tab stop marker is repositioned at the 4-inch mark on the ruler. Business letters and other formal documents often require date and/or timestamps. Use the Date and Time button to automatically and accurately insert the date and time in your documents. Click the blank paragraph above the address to place the insertion point. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the text group on the Insert tab, click the Date and Time button. The Date and Time dialog box opens with a list of formats to choose from. You can also select Update Automatically to have the selection update to the current date and time when you open or print the document. In the Date and Time dialog box, under Available Formats, click the third option, Month, DD, YYYY. Click OK. The current date appears at the insertion point. Use word tables to organize content into rows and columns. This can be useful for numerical data, lists, schedules, and more. You can set the exact number of rows and columns when you create the table. Place the insertion point in the blank paragraph below the Rockland will schedule paragraph. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Tables group, click the Table button. The Table menu displays a grid and options for working with tables. On the Table menu, click Insert Table. In the Insert Table dialog box, enter 4 in the Number of Columns text box. Click the Number of Rows text box and type 3. Click OK. A table with 4 columns and 3 rows is inserted in the document. Word tables organize content into rows and columns. You might use tables to display class schedules, inventory lists, or contact information. Click the first empty table cell. Type All in the cell. Press Tab. Pressing Tab advances to the next cell quickly. Remember not to press Enter, which adds a new paragraph to the current cell instead. Type 208 in the cell. You entered data in the table. Apply a table style to change the shading, borders, and colors in a table. Place the insertion point in the table. The Table Design and Layout tabs become available on the ribbon. Click the Table Design tab. In the Table Styles group, click the More button. The Table Styles gallery expands. Apply the Grid Table 5 Dark Accent 1 style to the table, the third option in the second column in the Grid Tables section. Word formats the table with the style you selected. You must select a table row or column to apply formatting changes throughout, such as a new fill color or font. Point to the left of the second table row, and then click when the mouse changes to a right-pointing white block arrow. Word selects the second table row. Use word tables to organize and display content using rows and columns, such as numerical data, lists, schedules, and more. You can add more rows and columns as needed to existing tables. Place the insertion point in the Systems Overview row. The Table Design and Layout tabs become available on the ribbon. Click the Layout tab on the ribbon. In the Rows and Columns group, click the Insert Above button. Word inserts a new row above the Systems Overview row. Place the insertion point in the Attendees column. In the Rows and Columns group on the Layout tab, click the Insert Left button. Word inserts a new column to the left of the Attendees column. Select a table in order to make edits to its contents, formatting, or design. Point to the table with the mouse pointer and click the Table Move handle. The table is highlighted in gray, indicating that it is selected. If you no longer need a table in your document, you can delete the entire table without affecting the remaining content of your document. Move the mouse pointer over the table until the Table Select handle appears at the upper left corner of the table, and then click the Table Select handle. The entire table is selected. Click the Layout tab on the ribbon. In the Rows and Columns group, click the Delete button. The Delete menu opens. On the Delete menu, click Delete Table. All the table data and the table cells are removed from the document. To keep text together on the same line, replace the space between words with a non-breaking space. In the first body paragraph, place the insertion point at the end of the first line of text after the space. You want to keep the measurement and the unit of time together on the same line. Press backspace. You have deleted the regular space. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus Spacebar. The regular space is replaced with a non-breaking space, and the text 25 moves to the second line with the text years. After adding a border to a paragraph, you can change the style, color, or width of the border to increase visual interest. Click in the paragraph surrounded by the box border. In the paragraph group, click the Borders arrow. In the Borders gallery, click Borders and Shading. The Borders and Shading dialog box opens. In the Borders and Shading dialog box, in the Style section, click the dotted line style, the second style. In the Preview section, the border changes to the dotted style. Click the Color arrow. In the Color gallery, click Orange Accent 2 in the sixth column, first row of the Theme Colors palette. The border in the preview changes to the color you selected. Click the Width arrow. In the Width gallery, click the 2 1/4 point option. The border in the preview changes to the width you selected. Click OK. Word formats the paragraph border with the style, color, and width you specified. When you want to use the same formatting in several places in the document, use the Format Painter to copy the formatting from some text and then apply the formatting to other text. Select the word Design from the second body paragraph heading. On the Home tab in the Clipboard group, click the Format Painter button. Word copies the formatting of the selected text and displays a paintbrush icon in the pointer. Drag to select the word Analyze from the third body paragraph heading. Word applies the formatting you copied to the selected text. Use SmartArt to insert professional-looking graphics into your documents with just a few mouse clicks. Designs include lists, organizational charts, process flows, and more. Place the insertion point in the blank space below the first body paragraph, which begins with Rockland Consulting proposes. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Illustrations group, click the SmartArt button. The Choose a SmartArt graphic dialog box opens. The left pane displays categories for types of SmartArt. The middle pane displays all the SmartArt available. Currently, all the SmartArt options are listed in the middle pane. The right pane displays a preview of the selected SmartArt. In the left pane, click Pyramid. The list of available SmartArt is filtered, and only those under the Pyramid category are displayed. In the middle pane, click Pyramid List. A live preview of the Pyramid List SmartArt is displayed in the right pane, and a description of the SmartArt is provided to indicate when and how the Pyramid List SmartArt is most useful. Click OK. The Pyramid List SmartArt is inserted in the document at the insertion point. You can now enter text in each SmartArt shape to communicate your ideas. After inserting SmartArt, you can change its layout by selecting an option in the Layouts gallery. Click the SmartArt. A border appears around the SmartArt, indicating it is selected. Click the SmartArt Design tab. In the Layouts group, click the More button. Word displays a gallery of layouts suitable for the SmartArt. In the Layouts gallery, click the Converging Radials layout, the fifth option in the first column of SmartArt layout. Word applies the new layout to the SmartArt. When you insert SmartArt in a document, it displays placeholder text in the shapes, which you can replace with your own text. Select the bottom shape in the SmartArt. Type Carter in the shape. The text is added to the SmartArt shape. Add shapes to a SmartArt to make space for additional content. Once you add the shape, you can type text into the shape as well. Click the SmartArt under the Recruiting shape. Click the SmartArt Design tab. The SmartArt Design tab becomes active on the ribbon. In the Create Graphic group, click the Add Shape button. Word adds a new shape to the SmartArt. The other shapes in the SmartArt automatically shift to accommodate the new shape. Type Training in the new shape. The new shape is added to the SmartArt. After you insert SmartArt, you can change the default colors to apply a different set of coordinated colors to the SmartArt. Click the SmartArt. A border appears around the SmartArt, indicating it is selected. Click the SmartArt Design tab. In the SmartArt Styles group, click the Change Colors button. Word displays a gallery of colors to apply to the SmartArt shapes. In the Change Colors gallery, click Colored Fill, Accent 1. Word applies the colors to the SmartArt. Print envelopes automatically from your Word documents, allowing addresses and names to appear exactly as they do in the document. Click to place the insertion point before the first line of text that begins with Ms. Teresa Flores, and then drag to select the entire delivery address text, ending with the line of text that reads Chicago, Illinois, 60601. The recipient's address will be used for the envelope delivery text. Click the Mailings tab on the ribbon. In the Create group, click the Envelopes button. The Envelopes and Labels dialog box opens with the Envelopes tab on top. Word automatically copies the address from the document into the delivery address text box. Click Print. The envelope is sent to the printer, and the Envelopes and Labels dialog box closes. Add alt text to help people using adaptive technologies to understand the images and objects on your document. Click the Rockland Consulting logo picture at the top left of the page. Word selects the picture and displays the Picture Format tab on the ribbon. Click the Picture Format tab. In the Accessibility group, click the Alt Text button. The Alt Text pane opens. Type Rockland Consulting logo in the description box. Close the Alt Text pane. The Alt Text pane closes.